The ones that I did after the Depression, which was a lovely little sort of Depression story with kids and things on the road and in natural locations, and the other one was Lawful Excuse with Ian Mean directing, and that was we did all of that in Mount Eden prison. And so I often say to people, I've spent a couple of weeks in Mount Eden prison. It was an intriguing experience from that point of view. The location, you didn't need to do anything from the art department, really. So it was exciting because it was drama for us, and it led to things later on like Nutcase and of course Sleeping Dogs was really the film where we knew we were there. My role in Sleeping Dogs was a fantastic one, actually. It was sort of quite observational because I was the second unit cameraman and I wasn't needed all the time just for the exciting stuff and big scenes. But I stayed on the production because I also photographed the documentary for the film, which John Reed directed, but a lot of it I just covered the action there. So I had a reason to be there all the time and things to do, but in a fairly casual way. So that was great. And what was good is it meant I could observe what proved to be a film being done in a very professional way, in a way that we hadn't seen being done before. Like, I knew Roger well, and so that was good. I was part of the whole thing. From a filmmaking point of view, Pork Pie, yes, was challenging. The main challenge we had was just mounting the cameras around the car and to be part of the action and the main characters. And we didn't have sophisticated car mounts and things. We just made up bits of scaffolding, pipes and stuff. And the cameras, we pretty much had to look through all the time. So it was not just mounting the camera, it was mounting me. I was the video tap at that time, but I had brought into the country an actual video tap. You know, video tap is a little video camera that you put into the viewfinder of a conventional film camera, and there was none around. It was a piece of equipment that was quite difficult to create at that time, but I'd bought one and we used that, so that was useful because Jeff could have a feed, but a lot of the shots we wanted to operate, so you had to be there. So that camera mounting situation was very much the challenge of that film. Smash Palace was a very exciting film for me because it was, you know, I was asked to direct the photography for Roger. I'd done a lot of other work with him, so I was very much part of that right from the very beginning. And it was a story that was close to me because of the motor racing element of it, because I was involved in motor racing at the time. And it was being shot in the central North Island, around the mountains, and it's a very visual, exotic landscape, very strong landscape, and matched the story absolutely. I did a lot of making sure that we scheduled scenes at the right time of day, because up until then it hadn't happened. The schedule was just what you followed, whereas it seemed to me we should follow the time of day that was right for the story and that fitted into the story, and that time of day would give you the particular look. So really just changing the scheduling helped the look of the film a lot, and the end result, I think, just shows that. Well, Utu, Yeah, Utu was just after Smash Palace, and it gave me an opportunity just to follow on with the things that I'd learnt on Smash Palace, really. Although there was additional challenges thrown in. We were going to be shooting in the bush a lot, at night a lot, and in the winter totally. And it was historical, set in the 1880s. It was a great story too. It was based on real events that were important at that time with our generation. So it had all the elements and was a strong visual challenge. For that, it allowed me to get some additional equipment. I got a couple of big lights. We got the first HMIs in. Also, I brought in the first Steadicam into New Zealand because we didn't have time to lay tracks when we wanted to in the bush. So the Steadicam allowed us to do that. No one had seen a Steadicam in New Zealand until then. That whole element of that film was that experimentation that we did, serving the film, and watch the film. It's in its new Utu Redux restored form, a film you can see what we actually shot for the first time.